Hi, it's Jill coming to you from Jamaica. Man, Jill in Jamaica. We are here to do a strength and body weight class this day. Lovely day. So you will need to grab a couple sets of hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, no problem. You can use water bottles. You can use just your own resistance throughout the class. Canned goods works too. Whatever you seem to have handy, go grab them. You need a mat and, of course, a glass or a drink of water to stay hydrated. Okay? So we are ready to go. Strength and body weight. We'll start out with a head to toe warm up and then get going with that weighted. Here we go. We're just going to start by walking in place right here. Walk it out. Walk it out. Take your feet wide. Nice and easy, just kind of letting your arms swing. Rocking and rolling. Here we go. Wide. I like to think about picking my feet up out of bubble gum. And in. And out. You got it. Stay here. It's just a toe tap. And a lean side to side. Shoulder shrug. Can you feel those toes tapping? Getting our body warmed up. Shoulder circles. Roll them back. Up and around. Hands on the hips. Shoulder shrugs. Circles. Hup. 4 more. Bring the foot in. Stay tall through the spine. Hands on the hips. Hands at the shoulders and press. Forward. Push. 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 We got 4 more. Here we go. 4, 3. Now press down. 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 Now pace yourself. If you feel like you want to take a break at any time during the class, take your break. This class is for you. Hands on the hips again. Knee lift. Up. Up. Yours may only come a little bit. That's okay. Do what feels best for you. Try to avoid hinging at the hips here. Tall spine. Hands at the shoulders. And overhead press. Up. Four more. Keep it going, but one at a time. Alternate. Up, up. Feel that nice side body stretch there. Good. Keep the arms heel down. Maybe cross over if that feels okay on your knees. If not, stay forward. Hands on the hips. Back to the knees. Up. Now we're going to open. Open. Open the knee. Open the hip. Again, if that doesn't feel good, keep it front. 2 more. March. Right there. Swinging those arms. Maybe add a little more pep if you want. Arms down. And curl. Curl. Biceps. Front side of the arm. Curl. Curl. Tap your foot behind. 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 I turn my body just a little bit every now and then so you can kind of see what it looks like. 4 more. 4. Hands to the shoulders. Squeeze them in. Now take your elbows back. and press your fists to the ground. Now maybe a little bit further behind for a tricep extension. Oh yeah. Heel front. Arms up. Thumbs up. Alternating thumb to the shoulder. Stay tall through that spine. 4 more. One arm stays bent, other arm bends, and bring pinky and elbows in front of your chest. 8. 6 more, you got it, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1, there we go, march it out. Yoo-hoo! Feet are wide. Stop them. Deep breath up. Tap those fingers. Exhale, bend those knees down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Big breath up. Our body should be getting nice and warmed up. Ready to pick up those weights. 1 more of these. Up. And down. Hands on the thighs. Stand tall. Toe heel it in. Toe heel, toe heel. Good job. Nice work. Go ahead and maybe take a sip of water. My sunshine is heating me up. Feels awesome. When you have your hand weights, I suggest really being mindful about how you pick up those weights. I like to square my body off, pick up my weights, and bring them to wherever I need to be, rather than picking up and kind of twisting or just starting to move before you're ready to add those weighted workouts. We don't want to create any injuries. We don't want to cause any harm in our bodies. So always stay mindful about what feels best for you and your body at this given moment. It might be different tomorrow. Okay, starting with our lower, the largest muscles in our body is from the hips down. We'll begin with squats. Toes and knees are forward. My knee is aligned in the same direction as my toes. My feet are under my hips. Pushing with your feet, drawing your shoulders back and down. Pretend you have a chair behind you. You may sit and then extend. Hinge at your hips and then extend. Hinge at your hips. As you're hinging, your tailbone's going back. Gluteals back. Push them back. And then push up with your feet. Sit, sit, sit. You may not want to go as deep with your squats. That's perfectly fine. You get to choose. This is your class. Take a peek that your knees are staying aligned forward with your toes, that they're not popping in together or falling out to the sides. We only have 1 more right here. Now push with the feet. Squeeze that body. Yes. Good job. And then walk it out a little bit. Remember, take a break if you need it. Keep moving. Try to avoid just going and sitting down and doing nothing. We don't want to do that. We want to let our bodies come up and then slow down. Okay? Sitting down is never a real good idea, and just kind of like saying, hey, I'm going to watch you now after I just did a cardio thing. Okay, here we go. Same position. Toes are front. Shoulders are back and down. Take a little squat. Sit back. Sit. Sit. Up. Up. This time, maybe, if it feels good, come to your tippy toes. Sit. Sit. Tippy toes. Up. Sit. Sit. Tippy toes. Up. Sit. Sit. Tippy toes. We're going to go faster. Speed it up. Sit. Tippy toes. If fast isn't good for you, slow it back down. We have 4 more. 4. 3. 2. See if we can stay up on our tippy toes. Yeah. A little higher. And down. Up and down on those toes. Up and down. Up and down. Pull that navel into the spine. Tall, tall. 2 more. 1 more. Yes. Good job. Walk it out a little bit. Shake it out. Nice work. Maybe a sip of your water. Moving into our back. Our next largest muscle group in our body are all of our strong, super strong back muscles. You may want your chair for support and stability here, or you may just want your chair. Set one hand weight down. We only need one. You might hold on right here for support and stability. You may bring your other hand on your thigh or your waist in that little hinged hip. Shoulders are back and down. Eyes focused to the floor with that long neck. Up and down. Up. My thumb is facing in toward my body as I do this. Squeeze. Lower. Squeeze. Lower. Squeeze. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Let's hold it at the top. My chest is still staying lower. 4 more. 3 more. Little squeezes. Hold it. Hold it. Hand to the thigh and just hinge up. Awesome. We're just going to switch around and go to the other side. Bring your chair or just step around your chair if you need it. Hinge at your hips. Hips back. Shoulders back and down. Hand on the thigh. Take it up and down. Up. Make sure you're controlling it on the way down. It's not just letting gravity pull it down. Nice and controlled. 2 more. Squeeze that back. Hold it up right here. And little squeezes. 8. 6. Here's a little baby squeeze at the top. And hand on your thigh. Unhinge at your hips. I can make up a new word. Hinge or something like that, which means unhinge. Nice job. We are going to try it with both hand weights in your hands. So bend over and pick up your other one also. Find that little semi-squat. Make sure your hips are back, and we hinged at our hips. Shoulders back and down. Both. Double row. Squeeze. 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 Ready? Little pulses. 8. Can you feel that energy in your back? 4, 3, 2, 1 big squeeze. Hands on your thighs. Unhinge. Excellent. Shaky, shaky a little bit. Maybe a little dance party, a little movement going there. Yoo-hoo! Good job. Okay, your next largest muscle groups are your chest muscles, your pectorals. So we will find our way down with our mats. So grab your mat, and I will meet you on the mat. Bring your weights with you. Set that mat out. Making our way down to our mats. Bend, kind of hinge at your hips, step back with one foot, and lower to your knee. It's a really safe way to get down to your mat. One hand down, and then just simply slide that back leg around. Take those weights and place them up at the top end of your mat. Okay? We're pre-staging, so the weights will be there when we need them. Sitting up tall on your sit bones. Maybe shift around a little bit so you can feel those sit bones underneath you, with the top of your head lengthening up to the sky. Take a breath. As you exhale, slide your shoulder blades back and down, and we've created even longer length through that neck right there. Option 1 is to hold those thighs. Option 2, if you're feeling a little strong today, lean back. Hold your thighs or not. Your chin stays a little bit tucked like you're holding a giant grapefruit. Tuck your tailbone under and then simply come down to your mat. Take a full body stretch, fingertips through the toes. I think it's my favorite stretch. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your feet a little bit. Bend your right, then bend your left knee. Feet flat down. Take your hands right straight up to the sky and draw super big circles with those wrists here. And take it back the other way. And then push the sky. Raise the roof. Hold the ceiling up. Press your fingertips up and then straight out. Again, push the sky up. Hold the floor down. There you go. Push the sky up and hold the floor down. Each fingertip taps or kisses the thumb. Back the other way. And then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Awesome. Elbows come to the mat. Reach back and find those hand weights and place one in each hand. Elbows are off the sides of your mat like a goal post. Turn so your knuckles face the sky. So our wrist here is nice and straight. Avoid that flexing back. Keep it straight. Press your hands up, straighten the elbows. Here we go. Press up, lower down. Nice and easy. Press up over the chest, lower down. Up over the chest. Little bit faster. Up. Press. Elbow about 99% straight at the top. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Bring them in. Nice. You can either set the weights down and take a little breather, or stay here. Press and turn those wrists so the knuckles are toward the ceiling. Straighten your elbows. Tap over the chest. Lower down. Tap over the chest. Lower down. Little faster. Up. Tap. We're going to add on to this one. After we tap, hold. Open to a little tiny V. Close it again and lower down. Do it again. Up and tap. Open V. Tap. And down a little faster. Tap. Open. Tap. Down. Tap. Open. Tap. Down. You got it. Yes. You are awesome. You are awesome. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Set those weights down. See if you can pretend there's a string attached to your chest and lift it up a little bit to the sky and get a little chest stretch for those pectorals there. Good. We have 1 more we're going to do. Pick up those hand weights. Bring those hand weights together over the top of your chest like a big, big circle. Open those hands. Tap your elbow. Close the circle. Open the circle. Close the circle. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Hold it at the top and little pushes. Press together. Press together. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those hand weights into your rib cage. Set them down onto your mat. Excellent job. Roll to your side and bring yourself back up to a seated position. And we're coming to our feet. So, 1 hand down, possibly turn your body over onto a knee. Hands on your thigh. Avoid that knee here. And right straight up. See how that works. You might have your chair nearby too that you could actually use to help yourself come up or go down to the floor. I'm going to ditch my mat right now. So, hand weights, pick them up. And let's move our mats. I'd suggest taking a nice sip of water. And off we go. Next large muscle groups after our back and chest are our shoulders. So grab your weights. Got those weights? So think about that body alignment. Lengthen up through the tippy top of the head. Push with your feet. So we're engaging the lower body also. Close the rib cage and squeeze that navel in and stay tall. Excellent. Hands in front. We will lift one arm, elbow up, down, other side, elbow up and down. Lift, Lift, side lateral raises. Single, 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 single. 2 more. Now let's try both. Are you ready? Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Making sure we're focusing also on that lowering and not just letting those arms drop. Squeeze those legs. 4, 3, 2. You got it. Yes. Set them down. Shoulders usually need a little break. So circle those shoulders a little bit. Maybe a couple shrugs, whatever feels best for you. And then we're ready to move on. We will start in that same position, feet forward. You're going to notice we did something very similar at the very beginning of class. We'll squat, putting our backsides back and hinging those hips and standing up. Hinge, push, up. Hinge, and up. Here we go. Hinge, bicep curl. Hinge, bicep curl. On the way back, we're not swinging those arms. They stop. And then we come up on our tippy toes. Sit, tippy toes. Cool, huh? One more. And shake out those legs. We're going to add on from there because we didn't get into those shoulders, our deltoids. The next one, we'll continue that same way, but we'll add an overhead press. Now when you do an overhead press, we try to get our elbows straight. If your elbows don't want to go straight, that's okay. Here we go. Feet forward, shoulders back, abs tight. Sit and squat. Sit. Now when we come up on our toes, we add that overhead press. Sit back. Up. Biceps. Press. Shoulder press. Sit back. How we doing? Only 2 more. I know you got it. Last one. Make it good. Up. Now right here, let's just go up and down on our tippy toes. Let's try for 8. 8. Maybe one arm. 7. We can switch. 6. Or both. 5, 4, 3. How we doing? 2. How are you? Woo! And down. Great job. Set those weights down. Give those shoulders a little break. Maybe a sip of water. Check in here. All right. We have a little bit more to do with our biceps. Those nice strong arms. And then our tricep, the back side of the arm. Pick up those weights again, being mindful of lifting and then moving into that body alignment. Good job. Stand with your feet. Shoulders back and down, same position. Alternating curls. Yes. You should be sure you're not swinging that arm as it comes down. We're controlling up, controlling down. Up, up. There you go. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, and 1. Good job. From here, both come down, both come up, just like we did when we were doing our squat. And up. Press down. Curl 4. Press down. How those biceps feeling? 3. Squeeze them tight. 2. Let's hold them up at the top and let's pull them into our shoulder. Be careful that you don't pop your shoulder. 4, 3, 2. Bring it down slow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Set them down once again. Sometimes we vary the speed at what we're doing, our bicep curls or any type of movement, and it recruits different muscle fibers in our body. So there usually is a reason or a method to our madness, in case you were wondering. So this group is going to be next, our tricep. Remember how we started in this position doing the upright one-arm rows or bent over one-arm rows? This is going to be our next move with an extension for our tricep. So if you need your chair, grab your chair. Bring one weight with you, and we'll find that little semi-squat Arm is going to come down, and we've hinged at the hip. Abs are nice and tight, eyes to the floor. Pull that elbow back up. Let's take that arm straight again, just so we get that feel. Up and down. Adding on, take that arm back and see if you can straighten it. Bend and lower. Try it again. Up, extend, in, and lower. One more like that. Up, extend, in. Now, we'll just take it with an extension. So extend back, back. So we're trying to get that elbow and fairly straight and squeeze that tricep. I have my hand on my thigh for lots of support and stability here. We have 4. We have 3, 2, 1. Bend, hand on the thigh, unhinge. Excellent. Other side. Find that little semi-squat, hinging at the hips just a little bit, hand on the thigh or your chair. Draw the arm up and down, up and down, up. Let's add that extension. Up, extend, and down. Up, extend, and down. 2 more. Extend. 1 more like that. I know you can do this. This time, just extend. Press back. Press back. Press back. Let's try 2 more. 1 more. You got this. Bend. Hand to your thigh. Unhinge. You did it. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. It sounds like we are ready to start our stretch and a little slowly cooling down. Let's take our legs side, hands to our thighs. Press one shoulder and then the other. My hips are pressing back. If you don't look exactly like me, it's okay. See how it feels for you. Hold this one right here. I'm keeping my shoulders square. If you want to take a peek over that back shoulder, you may. Come on, through the center to the other side. Maybe that peek over the shoulder. Can you feel that stretch on the inner thigh here? Come back to the center and unhinge. Deep breath up. Exhale, slowly bend those knees. Inhale up. Turn and set your back heel down. Arm across the body, elbow to elbow. Give that arm a big hug. Press through the back heel. Release through the back heel. Tailbone tucks under. Lift your chin and chest. Hip flexor stretch, hands on the hips. Toe comes up. Hands on the thighs. Chin up. Push with your heel as you lift that hip behind you. We're hinged slightly. And pushing through that heel will give you a real good stretch up the back of that leg. Toe down. Push. Come on up. Turn to the other side. Heel down. Arm out. Elbow to elbow, big hug. Release the back knee. Tuck your tailbone, chest up. Hip flexor stretch. Pressing that back hip fold forward. Oh yeah. Feels awesome. Front foot up. Hinge. Push with your heel. Stretching through the back of that leg. Toes down. Pivot front. Thumbs up. Raise those hands. Exhale. Bend the knees just a little bit. Soften. Squeeze shoulder blades back. Open chest wall. Reach out. Tuck your chin. And bring your arms around for a nice virtual hug, opening through the upper part of your shoulders. Feet together, arms up. Exhale, arms down. One more. Bend those knees. Deep breath up. Hands pressed together at the top. Pull that energy right down. And until we meet again, thank you so much for coming and taking class. Till next time, bye.